Ever open your bank app and feel like you accidentally subscribed to something called Broke Life Plus? Yeah, same vibe. You're working hard. You think you're being smart with money, and yet that shiny six-figure savings goal feels about as realistic as becoming a full-time unicorn trainer. But here's the plot twist. Hitting your first $100,000 isn't some mythical achievement reserved for trust fund kids or crypto bros who bought Dogecoin with lunch money. Once you understand how wealth actually works, and you use the right systems, that first $100,000 can show up way faster than you expect. And this milestone? It's not just a cute number. This is the moment your money starts hustling harder than your cousin who posts rise and grind on LinkedIn every morning. Once you cross $100,000, compound interest finally wakes up, and the next $100,000 comes a whole lot quicker. I'm Vanessa, and I've spent years breaking down personal finance in a way that actually works in real life. If you're serious about upgrading your financial future and not surviving on ramen in your 70s, go ahead and hit subscribe and like this video, because what we're about to cover genuinely changes the game. Before we get into the strategies, let's be honest about what's really happening. Most people save money the same way they start working out on January 1st. Big motivation, strong start, then life. Motivation disappears, habits creep back in, and suddenly nothing's changed. The issue isn't discipline. It's strategy. Imagine trying to fill a bucket with holes in the bottom. You could pour water in all day and still end up with nothing. That's how most people handle money. They earn it, but they never fix the leaks. No systems, no optimization. Just vibes and hope. That's like doing math with crayons when there's a calculator right next to you. Wealthy people understand something most people miss. Building wealth isn't about suffering or living like a monk. It's about making smart choices that stack over time. Every dollar you save today quietly turns into multiple dollars later, thanks to compound growth. But only if you're intentional. Here's where most people get it wrong. They obsess over small stuff like skipping coffee or cutting avocado toast. Sure, little expenses matter, but that's not where the real money is. The real wins come from big decisions and automated systems that free up hundreds or even thousands of dollars every month without making life miserable. In this video, I'm walking you through a complete system to help you reach your first $100,000 faster than you thought possible. We'll cover mindset traps, tactical moves, and yes, the one strategy that can unlock a massive chunk of your budget. When you hear it, you'll wonder why nobody talks about it. But first, let's answer the big question. Why is the first $100,000 so hard? It's not just compound interest, even though that matters a lot. In the beginning, you're doing all the heavy lifting. Every dollar comes from your paycheck, your side hustle, or your business. You're laying bricks one by one. Once you hit $100,000, things shift. Your money starts pulling its own weight. Instead of earning pocket change, you start seeing real returns. A 10% year on $5,000 doesn't feel exciting. A 10% year on $100,000, that's $10,000 you didn't have to work for. That's why Warren Buffett's longtime partner famously said, the first $100,000 is the hardest. Once the snowball starts rolling, momentum takes over. But getting there requires smart strategy in the right knowledge, not random advice. Most financial advice focuses on tiny wins and ignores big opportunities. Clip coupons while housing eats half your income. Invest without understanding taxes. Build emergency funds without fixing cash flow. That's backward. The strategies I'm about to share aren't cute tips. They actually move the needle. Some might challenge what you've been told. Others might feel uncomfortable. But if you use them, that $100,000 stops being a dream and starts becoming inevitable. And if you're thinking, Vanessa, I'm starting at zero. I've got debt, I'm barely surviving, I hear you. These strategies work especially well early on. Wealth building is a skill. Nobody's born knowing how to do it. But once you learn it, it changes everything. Freedom, security, options. So here's the plan. I'm giving you 9 strategies that can massively speed up your path to $100,000. Each one can save or earn you thousands per year. Together, they form a system most people never build. Let's start with strategy number 9, tax optimization. No, not shady stuff. Taxes are one of your biggest expenses, yet most people put more thought into coffee orders than reducing their tax bill. Accounts like traditional IRAs and 401x give you an instant discount on investing. Contribute $10,000 and your taxable income drops by $10,000. That's free money before growth even starts. If you're in the 22% tax bracket, every $1,000 invested only costs you $780. The government covers the rest. Complaining about taxes while ignoring this is wild. Strategy number 8. Employer 401k matching. This is literal free money. Skip it and you're declining a raise. If your employer matches 50%, up to 6%, that's a guaranteed 50% return. Put in $3,000, get $1,500 free. People will hunt for phone deals to save $50, then ignore thousands sitting right in front of them. Strategy number 7. Separate income for investing. Not working yourself to death, creating income streams dedicated only to wealth building. Instead of shrinking your life to save, expand your income and keep your lifestyle steady. Freelancing, side businesses, weekend projects, money that never touches your regular budget. That cash has one job: grow. Strategy number 6. Reinvest dividends. I know it's tempting to spend them, but reinvesting is where the magic happens. Historically, reinvested dividends push market returns from about 6.6% to over 10%. That difference decides whether retirement feels easy or stressful. Strategy number 5. Slash investment fees. Fees compound against you. A 1% fee versus 0.1% can cost hundreds of thousands over time. Index funds give you the same exposure for less. Same product, lower price. Easy choice. Strategy number 4. Stop trying to time the market. Timing feels smart. It usually isn't. Miss the 10 best market days over 30 years, and your returns get cut almost in half. The best days often follow the worst ones, right when people panic and sell. Consistency beats cleverness. Strategy number 3. Choose simple, powerful investments. You don't need to find the next Apple. You need steady growth. Broad market index funds, especially S&P 500 funds, own pieces of America's strongest companies. Buy, hold, repeat. Let capitalism do its thing. Strategy number 2. Avoid lifestyle inflation. This is where most people quietly destroy their future. Every raise gives you a choice: upgrade your life or upgrade your future. Wealthy people invest the difference. They enjoy freedom more than flashy stuff. When you get a raise, automatically invest at least half of it. Don't give yourself time to spend it. And finally, strategy number 1. Housing optimization. Housing is your biggest expense. If it's over 30% of income, building wealth gets way harder. Roommates, cheaper areas, house hacking, this is where massive gains happen. Got $800 a month? That's nearly $10,000 a year invested. Over time, that single change can add hundreds of thousands to your net worth. These strategies work best together. They reinforce each other. Systems beat motivation every time. The first $100,000 is where momentum starts. After that, wealth feels lighter, easier, more automatic. Most people won't do this, but you can, and your future self will thank you. If this helped, subscribe and hit the notification bell. More smart money moves coming your way. Until next time, keep building wealth, one smart decision at a time.